Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn energy reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take the parts that do resonate. If it does not, leave the parts that do not resonate. Ooh, look at that one. We haven't seen that one yet. What is Capricorn struggling with? Transformation, defining yourself. Ooh, I love that one. Defining yourself, struggling with that. Yeah, a lot of people struggle with that, right? That's definitely a struggle, trying to figure out who you are, what you like. What do you want to spend your energy and time doing? What does Capricorn need to look at? Resilience, finding your limits. Look at that. Definitely has to do a lot with you. Future energies, independence, carving your own path. I love it. Oh, I love this. Trying to figure out who you are, what you truly like, what you want to put your energy towards, carving your own path, not letting other people stop you. That's something that some people can naturally do that, and some people struggle with it. Claiming your independence, not following the crowd, right? Making your own path. I feel that it takes a strong person to claim their independence and make their own path and go their own direction. Because it's not easy, because you have so many people asking questions or stopping you or saying, why do you want to do that? Why do you want to be different, right? Because they don't understand it. Some people like to be leaders, some people like to be followers. All right, what else is going on? Capricorn struggling with this transformation, defining yourself. 7 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles. I'm just going to take this card because I saw this. All right. Wondering, definitely, if you're having trouble defining yourself, then I feel like it's that confidence that's lacking. But I also feel like it's you're not being true to yourself, and you're questioning, like, is that going to be good enough, right? This is what I want to do, but is it going to be good enough? But I feel like you're questioning if it's going to work out. You're questioning whether it's the right direction, right? Transformation within yourself. I feel like you want to break free from something. I feel like you want to break free from habits. I feel like you want to go off on your own, and you haven't had the time to be able to focus on what makes you happy, what feels you. This is something that takes time. This is something that you really have to ask yourself a lot of questions about. And you have to break away. If you feel that there's energies or people or situations around you that are not letting you take that time to find that, then I feel like that's what you have to remove yourself from, right? Resilience, finding your limits. Finding your limits of, okay, like I'm done and I'm tired of not being able to be free. I'm not being able to focus on the things that make me important, or I'm not able to be myself, right? Feeling like you can't be yourself. Feeling like you can't be free to be you. 7 of Pentacles, the Empress, and the 2 of Pentacles. I feel like it has to do with growing and learning. Obviously, finding your limits with the Empress. I feel like it's kind of looking back on how much time that you've spent that you haven't been able to be yourself. I feel like you have to find some time to yourself where you can really set those limits, set those boundaries. Defining yourself. What does that mean? Defining yourself. Transformation. Defining yourself. How would you describe yourself? How would you describe yourself? Asking yourself those questions. Getting that blank piece of paper and saying, okay, If I'm going to define myself, if I'm just, what would I write? What would I say? Finding your limits. What would your limits be that you would set, right? This is a process that you're going through. This is a process that you're feeling, and it results in independence and carving your own path, right? Going in your own direction. You're not really sure what that is, right? Because I feel like that's what you're struggling is. You're not really sure what is that path? What is that direction? I feel like you keep going back and forth with it. There's a message here for you. Reach out and shout it out. There's a message that's trying to get through to you. Especially with these 3 cards that have come out. There's a message that's trying to get through to you, for you to claim your independence, for you to be set free from something. But I feel like it's for you to grow into your own power and your own, do your own thing, to believe in yourself. I feel like there's something that you want to do, or there's something that you want to try, that I feel like it's something that you really want to do, but you haven't given yourself that permission to pursue it or to go after it. But why is that? Thinker. That's definitely this reading. I have a lot. Between worlds. You're in between worlds. It's almost like doing what you're supposed to do, right? Doing what you're required to do. Doing what you're supposed to do. Following those traditions. Following those things. But it's like also you're in between because you want to break free from something. You want to go off on your own. You want to set your own path. You want to go in your own direction. And you're in that in-between worlds. There's definitely a lot for you to think about here. Definitely a ton of things for you to think about here. Yin and Yang. I don't know why this card always wants to come out. Yin and Yang is about, the yin is about letting the energies come to you and being an observer, right? Seeing what's going on around you. Really looking and seeing what's going on around you. And then the Yang is about, it's the masculine, which is the power of action, but doing something about it. It's not just looking and observing and seeing and realizing and thinking, but it's also about taking the actions that when you see the signs, when you see the things that you feel that it's right for you, that you actually do it, right? That you don't hold back. And it's this back and forth between doing and seeing, right? Action and inaction. Wah. Strategy. Journal log. I love it. I love it. That's perfect. Journal log. Writing it down. That's what I was saying. Defining yourself. If you were going to define yourself, what would you write? Journaling, scripting. Sometimes it almost takes us to see those things down on paper. I love to do that. Every once in a while I'll get into that mode where I just want to write things down. I just want to see it. I just want to get this all out of my head. I mean, I have many papers, many pages of what did I want to have this YouTube channel, or what do I want to do, or just writing those things down. And journal log, right? Writing things down. What is your strategy? If you want to define yourself, and you want to find your limits, and you want to carve your own path, what does that mean to you? What does that represent to you? How do you see that, right? How would you go after that? How would you pursue that? What does that mean to you? Because if you actually see it written down, then you can set that strategy and you can say, okay, this is my plan for this. This is how I want to do this. These are the steps that I need to take. I know what I need to do. These are the actions that I have to take, just like the yin and the yang, right? Seeing what needs to be done, thinking about it, but then actually taking the actions to make it happen. We have rest and rejuvenation. I feel like it's that time to yourself to sort through these things, to sort through these feelings. I love this. I absolutely love this, because I feel like that's what life is to carve your own path, to carve your own path. To go the direction that you want to go in. But I feel that you're in between now. But I feel like you see that this is what you need to do, and this gives you something to think about. Hey, you never know what's going to, flip that switch and turn that light bulb on to help guide you, right? What that message will be, what the message will be, what that helps to turn that light on, to help to turn the light bulb on, to help to flip the switch to carving out your own path, right? That will help you on your journey, that will help to guide you, that will help to make sense about finding your limits of what you're going to deal with and what you're not going to deal with, what you're going to accept and what you're not going to accept. All right, so I feel like grabbing some of my charms. So we have the Crown. Maybe I'll put them here. We have the Crown. We have believing in yourself. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that you can do it. You have to believe that you can achieve those dreams. If you don't have that belief and the faith in yourself, then it's not going to happen. If you believe you're going to fail, if you believe it's not going to work out, if you're going to believe that you're just going to always follow others and not cover your own path, then that's what's going to happen. We have the birthday cake, which I feel like represents a celebration, but I also feel like that could be a turning point for you, right? That your birthday, right? Setting goals. We have the wine cup, which I feel represents celebration, and then we have the key. The key is to believe and have faith in yourself and to make the decisions that are best for you and to take control of situations, right? And to celebrate yourself and to celebrate your achievements. Just being able to realize that this is what you want to do and that you want to carve your own path, that's a celebration. Yes, I finally realized I want to carve my own path no matter what it needs to take, right? Celebrating, okay, I'm going to get my journal and I'm going to write down my strategy and figure out what it is that I want to do. Right? Celebrating that's yet another step in the right direction for you. That guidance in that direction. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.